welcome to Bean to Barstool Bite Sized, where we spend about 5 minutes with some of our favorite people from craft beer or craft chocolate. Today we hear from David Herrick of Foundry Chocolate in New Zealand. Here David talks about the research and development process for their esteemed Whisky chocolate bar that they release once a year in collaboration with Thompson Distillery. Even though that bar only comes out once a year, there is never a slow spot on the calendar when it comes to getting ready for that release. So right now in the summer months for us here in North America, the winter months for them there in New Zealand, they are busy trying out different concepts and narrowing down what they're going to release later this year. So here's David to explain what that R&D process involves.
So a lot of it involves blinding me out from what I'm eating. So we've got the whiskey. Well, we know what whiskey. We know which Thompson release we're working with this year. I've gone through our tasting. I've chosen which 2 single origins we're going to give a go. I've made those into absolute nano test batches of chocolate. So I've made 2 1 kg test batches and made them as chocolate. So stone grind them, refine them. We then mature the chocolate, so it's sat for about 2 months to let the flavors really settle and balance out. Last week, I then hand temper those into test bars. We've got like 11 bars of each to go and eat. And at that point, and I've learnt this from developing roast profiles for all our single origins and our new harvests coming through, we have to take everything into code languages. So one becomes whiskey bar triangle, and one becomes whiskey bar square. One's whiskey bar with a green pen, one's got a blue pen on it, because I've learned that I've got a favorite. I remember things. I've got a favorite roast profile,
Sure.
and I'm biased towards my favorite roast profile from our testing. I may have a bias. I know that I've got a bias towards one single origin because I've got a romantic association with it. I know this person better. I know this thing about it. So by completely blinding me out and blinding our team out, and then what we do is we eat them. And we're not looking for deep dives into the tasting notes and all that kind of nuance. We're just going, which one do I enjoy eating the most? As that's what matters at the end of the day. And then after a few days, we've got our team kitchen area here. We've got plates with the chocolate out. We're also testing roast profiles for our new Tilimveri Valley Tanzania harvest right now as well. So we've got a couple of whiskey bars. We've got a couple of Tanzania tempered samples as well. And we're eating them and just taking notes about which one we enjoy eating the most. And whichever one we enjoy eating the most becomes the winner. And then we go into our deep dive into the tasting notes of it, the nuances, the flavor journey, the progression. We work with our copywriter, get everyone involved in it. Then Janelle starts the artwork development. We start concepting all the cool stuff on it. I start pre-selling it to our retailers because we have to custom print the packaging. So you want to actually know what we're printing rather than waste anything. And off we go and all the fun begins.
I love that this is basically an entire year cycle for this one release.
Yeah, no, I love it, and that's the cool thing is, from a pure business perspective, we probably actually wouldn't do it. Yeah, I love doing it. It keeps me. I get to play with flavors in a way that I don't get to play with single origins, and still do single origin stuff. And we get to do special release packaging and all that kind of fun stuff, and it just becomes part of our cycle and what we do every year, and we love it, and it works. Yeah.
You can find out more about Foundry Chocolate and all the cool details behind this once-a-year whiskey bar in my full conversation with David from back in May of this year. I'll put a link to that in the show notes. The music today was by my dear friend Anna P.S. My name is David Nilsson. Thanks for listening to Bean to Barstool Bite Sized.